Does the City of Philadelphia lack the desire to advocate educational investment for our children's future? On March 24, 2013, the School Reform Commission voted and approved for 23 public schools to be closed indefinitely. In addition, the School Reform Commission decided to lay off 127 assistant principals, 676 teachers, 283 counselors, 1,202 aides, 307 secretaries, and 769 supportive service assistants, not to mention the elimination of extracurricular activities such as clubs and organizations, health, sports, physical education, and music and art. There is no question in my mind that this devastating impact of Philadelphia's public schools have been at the helm of the perpetual cutting of educational funding, i.e., budget cuts. The City of Philadelphia has continuously expressed on numerous occasions the need for additional resources and services for public schools. With the call for increased funding being unanswered, the City of Philadelphia will most likely be deemed responsible for betraying the college dream that was put in place for our high school students. In my opinion, the state of Pennsylvania seems to be more concerned with the Pennsylvania system of school assessment than pedagogic teachings for our public school students. Where has pedagogy gone?
Pedagogy, or in other words, true education, has gone by the wayside of the testing. Everything is test worthy. And instead of teaching the student or the child or teaching the way of living and growing in life, we are now just teaching to the test. That's where our problem is.
Better yet, why have all of our teachers who invested in our pedagogical teachings been excommunicated?
I think that teachers who are really invested in the child, in pedagogy teaching, have been excommunicated because they've been discouraged. They have lost their challenge of teaching in the classroom, working with the student, not just for teaching subject, but teaching life skills.
Did you know that the School District of Philadelphia is the 8th largest public school system in the United States? The City of Philadelphia continues to educate over 10% of the state's students, and yet has endured over 25% of Governor Corbett's budget cuts. Within Governor Corbett's first year, he made an executive decision to increase the prison state's budget to $700 million. Yes, that is correct, $700 million. This decision in the public's eye could have been deemed as a lack of educational investment. Was it that detrimental to channel governmental funding into the state's prison system as opposed to providing bare-bone resources to the already corrupt and penniless School District of Philadelphia? The City of Brotherly Love's public school system was now brotherly broke, with a deficit of $748 million. To make matters worse, in 2013, the School District of Philadelphia initiated a study to determine how many high school students graduated from their public schools. Out of 15,219 high school students, 66% graduated and an estimated 24% dropped out due to extenuating circumstances and hardships. Furthermore, out of the 66%, only 43% in the District of Philadelphia actually matriculated to a four-year institution. I am appalled that our student success continues to be at the mercy of the School District of Philadelphia. Parents have placed their trust in Philadelphia's public school system under the impression that their child will receive an equal opportunity to be provided with high-quality education. Enough is enough. It is time for the City of Philadelphia, former Governor Corbett, the School District of Philadelphia, the School Reform Commission to be held accountable for not providing our students with the ethic of care, ethic of justice, ethic of critique, ethic of profession, and ethic of local community. The good news is that there's still hope for the City of Philadelphia. I have researched the Philadelphia Coalition Advocating for Public Schools. They have taken an oath to strengthen our public school systems. I urge you to take a stand and walk amongst PCAPS. PCAPS focus is to break this overarching vicious cycle of our over-incarceration and under-education. Additionally, the PCAPS has proposed a new and invigorating educational plan filled with fundamental components. These visional and modernistic components for the Philadelphia's Community Education Plan are of the following: high-quality learning conditions, comprehensive student supports, enhanced curriculum, improved instruction, performance assessments, and authentic accountability. Support for struggling schools, truly safe schools, citywide collaboration, and democratic representation. Ask yourself this: how much more can one build in order to prove that the city of Philadelphia has clearly taken a blind eye to exhibiting empathy towards these heinous acts of civil and social injustice?